I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods, but then I met Tim Walz. Well, I'd better wrap up because Mayor Adams told me earlier that I needed to make this one very quick, especially the city has reserved this room for a large group of illegal aliens coming in from Texas. There's a group called White Dudes for Harris. Have you seen this? White Dudes for Harris. Anybody know? Are some of you here? White Dudes for Harris? Doesn't sound like it. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers are all voting for me. A major issue in this race is child care, and Kamala has put forward a concept of a plan. A lot of people don't like it. The only piece of advice I would have for her in the event that she wins would be not to let her husband, Doug, anywhere near the nannies. Just keep him away. That's a nasty one. Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum. Doesn't he look glum? He looks glum. But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
What's going on, everyone? You saw from the intro, Donald Trump attended the Al Smith fundraiser. I wasn't too familiar with this, but it seemed like this is a common thing that presidential candidates did. And I remember the one he did with when he was running against Hillary Clinton. That one was funny. She walked by me in the hallway and she said, "Hey, Trump, pardon me," and everyone started laughing. That was a hilarious one, and it seemed like he didn't really disappoint in this one. I just show you some clips of ones that I found, and on this video, I want to react to the whole thing with you all. Not the whole thing, I'm exaggerating, but I want to react to at least 3 minutes of it, and I think I found a good segment of it where he highlights how Kamala Harris is the first candidate to avoid this in a long time. And before I go into, I want to give you some more clips because this is hilarious, right? Because he's going to hone in a lot on the fact that she's not there, and he really is going to use it against her. So on this, and in these next couple of clips, before I go into my full reaction, let's check out a couple more moments from the dinner.
But I don't think Kamala has given up yet. She hasn't. Instead of attending tonight, she's in Michigan receiving communion from Gretchen Whitmer. That's not a pretty sight. But Catholics, please don't be too insulted by Kamala's absence. If the Democrats, yeah, he says, thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Democrats have been telling us Trump's re-election is a threat to democracy. In fact, they were so concerned of this threat, they staged a coup, ousted their democratically elected incumbent, and installed Kamala Harris. In other words, all her dreams have come true. Really? It really makes you consider the power of prayer, right, Cardinal? Sometimes prayers take 3.5 years and a George Clooney op-ed. Yeah.
Hey, Trump's entertaining, man. I ain't gonna lie. He is an entertaining man. Hey, I'm watching this, I think 5 in the morning right now. Hey, that's how early I get up to do these videos, guys. I'm sorry. But it's nice to take a little break about like all the serious news and just make fun of all the whole situation, right? And this is what politics essentially has become. And I think people will appreciate the humor a little bit, you know? They say there's some truth in humor, and Donald Trump is leveraging that to his advantage. So without further ado, let's get into the clip.
They've gone after me, Mr. Mayor. You're peanuts compared to what they've done to me. And you're going to be okay. But I have to be careful, however, to understand that this will be the first time in the history of this event where jokes will be fact-checked, and they will be. And they will be. It's been a long tradition for both Democrat and Republican candidates for President of the United States to attend this dinner. It's a rule. You got to go to the dinner. You got to do it. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen to you from up there. You can't do what I just saw on that screen. But my opponent feels like she does not have to be here, which is deeply disrespectful to the event and in particular to our great Catholic community. Very disrespectful. The last Democrat not to attend this important event was Walter Mondale, and it did not go very well for him. He lost 49 states and he won one, Minnesota. So I said, there's no way I'm missing it. Actually, it was not easy for me to get here tonight. Because I wasn't going to miss this thing, no matter, I didn't care.
So with Kamala Harris, I think she released some pre-recorded like 3-minute video, if I remember correctly. I'm not gonna play it here because I don't have enough time to add it into this video, and I don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, you could watch that for yourself. And to me, I was like, this is it looked like a Saturday Night Live skit. That's how it was. You know, this lady as she's talking, this lady walking behind her. Just proof that I seen the video. It's just I didn't care enough to watch it. I think people are gonna be too focused on this and the fact that she's not there in person, taking her roast like a woman, right? Like Hillary Clinton was taking her roast in 2016, and it just shows that Kamala Harris seems too scripted. It highlights again that Kamala Harris is too unauthentic. Like Trump, I think he did a barbershop, like sit down barbershop talk in the Bronx. He can speak off the cuff. That shows authenticity, right? And that's also another reason why I think a lot of people gravitate towards Trump because they're like, yo, this is Trump. Regardless if you love him, like him, because we all have personality traits that people don't like about us, but people respect about us. They're like, yeah, Kenny can be sometimes confrontational when he sucks, but hey, guy makes sense. I think Trump is getting that same approval right now, and especially with you see some of the early voting that's going on, that the turnout is very high for Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is very competitive in this race. But I digress. Let's continue.
Care. I wasn't going to miss it, but that's true. Walter Mondale, 49-1. He was expected to do well, and it didn't work out. It shows you there is a God. I mean, for those people that are questioning it. I understand the real reason that she's not here is she's hunting with her running mate, spending a lot of time hunting. In any event, it's a weird. You know the word weird. They call me weird. They call JD weird. We're very solid people. This guy is calling us weird, but this was weird that the Democrat candidate is not here and with us tonight. I want to also congratulate somebody's going to make us all healthy. RFK Jr., we love you. I don't see him. He's campaigning all over the place. He's campaigning. You're all over. Hello, you both. Nice to see you both. Doing a good job. He's a great guy, too. He really is. He's going to make us a healthier place. We're going to let him go wild for a little while. Then I'm going to have to maybe rein him back. Because he's
And the coalition building that Trump is doing, I think is very effective. You know, Kamala Harris having like 200 Republican candidates, not candidates, Republican like insiders, Dick Cheney's, Liz Cheney, 200 staffers, generals. I don't think that's a good endorsement on her. I think that's actually weighing down her ticket. And I think what Donald Trump's have, you know, he has the Elon Musk. Elon Musk, you know, famously during his Twitter X space, he pitched to Donald Trump about, hey, we need a government efficiency committee. So we review the government spending year over year and cut out the waste. And Trump's like, that's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. And he does. And he took it in part of his plan. He might even appoint Elon Musk to be in it. Like, this is the kind of people that these ideas that people I've been hearing growing up as I was learning politics. This is a lot of the stuff people wanted to hear. Hey, we need something to do about the government wastes money. Like, who wastes $2 million to find out if frogs are gay? Right? I'm just making that's a joke. I don't know if that's true, but that's just a joke. But this is some of the things people will see in these bills. They'll be like, yo, they're laundering money. And this is a great idea. So all the voters who said they want change, I think Trump's your guy. Especially if you want, hey, we want healthier foods. Imagine your Walmart right now in America. Walmart, Publix, Target is Whole Foods, essentially. Whole Foods don't allow corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup in their products, preservatives in their products. It's expensive though, but shoot, is your health worth it? Like, this is the kind of thing that RFK can bring if you elect Donald Trump and you allow Donald Trump to put him in a position where he can actually do something about this stuff, which is what I want. That's a side bonus, but hey, I'll take it. That's why I said I think this is the best Trump has ever been. A little bit of discipline, a little bit of humility. Now, some people don't like that, but I think it's a broader appeal for Trump, and it shows in the polls. But I digress.
He's got some pretty wild ideas, but most of them are really good, I think. He's a good man, and he believes the environment, the healthy people. He wants healthy people. He wants healthy food, and he's going to do it. He's going to have a big chance to do it because we do need that. I would not have missed the Al Smith dinner for anything in the world. I still remember coming here as a very young guy with my father, Fred. He was a great guy, my father. He was a tough cookie, but he had a very big heart. Anytime we'd walk down the street, and you don't see it too much anymore, there'd be people standing with tin cans, and he would always take out $100 and put it in that can. And I always thought it was beautiful. And frankly, I even think more so now it was beautiful, because nowadays you don't see it so much. But I miss him, and we used to come here very religiously. And a great New York tradition has been born 79 years ago. It was born 79 years ago, and there are some people that were here for almost that length. I know many of them, and it's not a pretty picture. Not a pretty picture. The two candidates for president are supposed to exchange good-natured barbs, and we get along very well. I didn't like Biden very much, and now I like him quite a bit.
Hey, he's honest. I mean, he's honest. I'll give him that. It seems like Biden like him too. 'Cause in the background, it seems like I'm messing around, guys. This is all jokes, but I think this is healthy for our nation because I think everything has become too political, especially with our like movies. Like I don't even watch TV anymore, guys. Like literally, my TV is YouTube. I just watch YouTube all day because I can't like anytime a show like my wife wants to watch a show with me on Netflix. I start looking at okay, how woke is gonna be. Like that's as immediately as I go into it. And then when they bring up these concepts, I'm here debating the concept in real time to my wife, like, yo, look at the messaging they try to brainwash us with. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Maybe I should record myself doing that one time. But I digress, guys. Let's continue.
And now I say that she's much worse than him. He was a much better candidate than her, actually. And when we hopefully win, dispose of her, I like her a lot, but right now I can't stand her. It's true. I can't stand. I've never liked people that I was competing against. When you do, a lot of bad things happen. And we are doing well. By the way, the votes are starting to come in. You got to get out and vote. And Catholics, you got to vote for me. Just remember. You better remember I'm here, and she's not. I could have done that too. But you do something that's incredible, the Catholic Church, you're helping the poor, educating children, and supporting the vulnerable. But if you really wanted Vice President Harris to accept your invitation, I guess you should have told her the funds were going to bail out the looters and rioters in Minneapolis, and she would have been here, guaranteed she would have been here. Guaranteed.
I can't get over how Chuck Schumer looked like the Penguin, bro. I can't get over this. I'm looking at him right now. I think my face is blocking him right now, but this man look like he's a penguin right now, man. This is crazy. But yeah, they didn't like that joke.
She would have been okay. She would have been okay with that. But I know this isn't my normal crowd tonight because it just isn't. It's not my normal crowd. Believe me, my normal crowd is younger, has a lot more energy. But you have certain advantages too, like cash, lots of cash.
He's being all, hey, this is pretty. He was being real, right? You can watch the whole thing. I think there's a couple more clips on X if you want to find. I'm pretty sure more people on YouTube will start uploading. I upload pretty early in the morning, but that's all I had for today, man. I hope you guys found some, enjoyment, a little break, a little more, how you say it, I guess, lighter video, like, more uplifting videos, not too much about politics, practical. Don't worry, it'll get right back to it in about 2 hours after this video has been released. But at least we got a little break. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the roast? Did you enjoy some of the speeches? What was your favorite moment in the speech? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.